Why do we keep on wanting things that are more expensive even though we know that it's really not worth it? For example, if your boyfriend gave you a ring that is 5 times expensive than the last one he gave you, will you really be 5 times happier than the last time? I bet you know, right? But why? Just before we dive into it, hi, my name is Joey, and if you're new to this channel, I do Japanese book summaries that have exciting wisdom, and my passion is to share it to make an impact to your life, so if you're interested, please consider subscribing. Okay, humans are built to get used to things and get bored. You get bored so fast, and that's why you keep on wanting more and more like a thirsty throat. Just right after you bought something, you will start craving for a new one, a new stimulation, and a more expensive one. Why do we constantly want to have a lot of things we don't really need? What do you think the purpose is? It's to express our values. Humans are desperately trying to show their values by the things they possess. We can't live without acknowledging ourselves being valuable. The desire to want to feel important is strong and similar to the desires of food, sleep, and sex. Humans as social animals try to figure out their own value by being recognized by others. As long as things are representing the value of who you are, you need to keep on having more things. Things become a purpose. You will become a slave to things, and this will steal your time and energy. Things will no longer be a handy tool or something that is embodying your value. In our modern world, we need to revisit the value of things. Things shouldn't be something equal to our values, and we shouldn't be a slave to it either. We shouldn't be caring too much about what others think and simply possess what is truly necessary to us. How can we throw away things? Here are some tips to do so. First of all, if you can't throw away things, don't worry, it has nothing to do with your character. You just haven't mastered the skill of dumping things, and you just need to build a habit to do so. We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence then is not an act but a habit, Aristotle. The important point when throwing away things is to decide if you really need it now. If you hold on to the past or think you might need it someday in the future, things just pile up in your house. When you filter whether you need it or not, take a hold of that thing of yours and feel it. Check if something hits your heart. Just keep the ones that do, because that intuition is what we can rely on. Focus on what you're feeling now and not in the past or future. Another good question to ask yourself before throwing away is, would I buy the same thing at the same price if I lost it? Also, whenever you think you made a mistake in buying something, you should quickly get rid of it. It's not healthy keeping something that you think you messed up buying. You should rather think you learned a good lesson and just move on. You shouldn't take something easily that is for free either. Possessing something eats up a part of a space in your brain to keep it and will take up your energy and time. Something for free isn't for free at all and costs you something. Would you like to have 3 coffee cups that you don't like so much, or 1 coffee cup that satisfies you perfectly? I'll tell you that there is more satisfaction when you keep the one you love and take good care of it. Whenever you try to be satisfied with more quantity, the less your mind can focus on individual things. Less quantity doesn't mean less satisfaction at all. Do you know what a minimalist is? A minimalist is someone who knows the things that are truly necessary for him or her. A person who can throw away things to gain something more important in life. Of course, every single individual has different opinions of what is necessary and things that are unnecessary. If someone is surrounded by lots of things and those things are all necessary and bringing energy to him or her, they don't need to throw away anything. Throwing away things is not the purpose. Minimalism is a tool. Again, throwing away unnecessary things and to focus on something important in life is the purpose. What you do after throwing away things is more vital. What are the benefits being a minimalist? To start off with, the time and energy you spend on cleaning up your room will be reduced. Washing your clothes, wondering which clothes to wear today, spending time shopping, finding where you put your stuff, the overall housework, preparation of moving, etc. If you keep the things you possess at a minimum level, you will definitely gain more free time. The time you gave up to things will come back. Essentially, in life, the more time you have, the more happiness you will feel. Also, you will get less distracted from things. This will keep your mind more refreshed. And also, if you minimize the things you possess, you will feel more conscious of your own desire. Let me explain. Whenever you buy something or throw away something, you will find out your desire, how much you really need it and how much you don't. By repeating this, you will gain control of your own desire. When you focus on minimalism, you won't be misled by the media or advertisements out there in the world. You will understand that you already have everything that you need. If you don't have this mindset, you will always be hooked easily to all the messages out there and constantly try to fulfill what you're lacking. You will never have enough time to catch up. Instead, think that there's nothing that you are lacking. If you can embrace the fact, it should be a great feeling. Once you find out the things you truly need, you will stop comparing with other people. Comparing with others is the same as comparing things, and there's no ending. You will stop envying people who have more things and see them as just another equal human being. You won't be ashamed of who you are. Do you know what's better than buying things? Gaining more experience has a longer duration of happiness. One's experience is something that enriches much more of your life. A rich personality is crafted by experience, not by things. The money you put on buying things should be invested to gain new experience and new challenges. The places where you think is important to you and not on things to show off. People are made to feel happiness when resonating or being kind to others. Humans are social animals and fundamentally built this way. In this sense, doing something for somebody else is creating happiness for yourself. Goodness and hypocrisy doesn't have much difference because being kind to others makes you happy. Have you ever thought of yourself feeling smaller and smaller the more you grow up? Being flooded with unnecessary news and gossips about other famous people and comparing your life with them? Or giving up your dreams and doing the things you hate just because your parents or the society or whomever taught you to be the same as everybody else? Well, the power of minimalism is that you start listening to the voice inside you and not others. There will be no need to compare with someone else and feel miserable anymore. You can take actions without caring about what other people think. That little pride that's always stopping you from doing what you love, that anxiety of the future that's holding you back will subside when you focus on now and seeing things positively. When you throw away things and live a simple life, you will start feeling gratitude on what you already have now. You only need gratitude to feel happiness. You will never feel happiness by piling up things in your life. Without gratitude, everything gets boring. But the more you say thank you to the things surrounding you, the more you will feel happiness. And this is proven by psychological experiments. Gratitude itself is happiness. By minimizing the things you possess, you will discover something more important in life. Precious things, precious people, and precious experiences. All these things lying in front of you will become your new purpose in life. Thank you for watching. This video was the ultimate summary from a Japanese book called Goodbye Things, The New Japanese Minimalism by Fumio Sasaki. This book is translated in 21 countries in the world and a best-selling book. Question of the day: do you like buying things? Or are you maybe just like me that is starting to get fed up with buying unnecessary things? Please post your comments below because I would really love to hear what you think. If you like this video, I would really appreciate if you could click the like button. And if you're interested in getting impactful knowledge that might change your life, please hit that subscribe button on the bottom right corner. It really means a lot to me. Okay, see you in the next video, and remember, if you can change your mind, you can change your life. Bye bye.